Ever get that feeling like you just want the answer without all the clicking and scrolling?
Yeah, like when you just need a quick fact.
Exactly.
You want it right away.
Well, it turns out more than half of us are getting exactly that, straight from the search results page.
No kidding.
We're diving into zero-click searches today, what they are, why they matter, and how to make them work for you.
This is huge for anyone who's ever, tried to get their stuff found online.
Right. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is a zero-click search? I mean, we've all seen them, those featured snippets, the knowledge panels.
Basically, it's anytime you get the info you need directly on that search results page, no need to click any further.
So like if I'm searching for a recipe,
Often you'll see it summarized right there at the top, ingredients, even ratings, without having to actually go to the website.
yeah, super convenient. Or like if I'm looking for, say, best coffee shops near me,
Boom, you've got a map, listings, hours, everything.
right there. So on the one hand, it's amazing for us users. But for businesses, I imagine this is kind of a double-edged sword.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's great for user experience,
Yeah.
but think about it. If people aren't clicking through, how do businesses get those eyes on their content? How do they get those conversions?
Exactly. It's like the game has changed.
Big time.
So how do we adapt? What are the strategies?
Well, first off, we got to understand what's driving this whole zero-click phenomenon.
Convenience, right.
Exactly. Search engines are all about speed and efficiency now. They're like, we're going to give you what you want before you even know you want it.
It's true. It's almost spooky how well they can predict what you're looking for.
Right. So they're using things like featured snippets.
Those little boxes with the quick answers.
Yep, knowledge panels, which are like those mini bios you see on the side.
Oh, yeah, for like businesses or even people.
Exactly. And then, of course, you can't forget about voice search, which is basically zero-click by design. Oh, absolutely. Because who wants to listen to a voice assistant rattle off 5 different website URLs, right?
It's nobody.
Yeah.
They want the answer, just the answer.
Just give it to me straight. Okay, so back to those featured snippets for a second, because I feel like those are the holy grail. If you can get your content featured there,
Oh, you're golden.
that's prime real estate.
Prime real estate on the search results page, absolutely.
So how do we get there?
Well, it's not magic, but it does take a bit of finesse. It all comes down to understanding how Google thinks. You got to optimize your content.
Okay, so give me some concrete tips. Let's say I'm, I don't know, a plumber who wants to be featured when someone searches how to fix a leaky faucet. What do I do?
So first off, you're thinking the right way. You're anticipating the question.
Right. What people are actually typing in.
Exactly. So on your website, maybe you have a blog post about leaky faucets.
Yeah.
But instead of a long, rambling piece, you need to make it super clear and concise.
Short and sweet.
Short, sweet, to the point. Use clear headings like steps to fix a leaky faucet. Okay, using those keywords.
Yes. Break it down with bullet points, maybe even a numbered list. You can even use visuals, like a diagram. Make it digestible, easy for Google to crawl and say, aha, this is the answer.
Like we're spoon-feeding it to them almost.
Exactly. The easier you make it for Google, the better your chances of getting that coveted snippet.
Okay, so that's featured snippets. What about knowledge panels? Those seem a little more, I don't know, elusive.
Yeah, they're a bit trickier because they often pull from a variety of sources.
Right, like Wikipedia or
Wikipedia's a big one.
your website or...
Your website, if it's authoritative enough.
Right, if Google deems you worthy.
Exactly. And this is where things like schema markup come in.
Okay, I've heard that term thrown around, but I have to admit I'm a little fuzzy on what it actually is.
Think of it like this. It's basically a way to speak directly to the search engines in a language they understand.
So we're talking code.
It is code, but you don't have to be a programmer to use it. There are plugins and tools that can help. But basically, you're adding little tags to your website's code that tell Google, hey, this is a business name, this is an address, this is a review rating, and so on.
So you're helping them categorize and understand your content better.
Exactly. It's like adding subtitles for a robot audience. The more structured your data is, the more likely it is to get picked up for those knowledge panels.
It's like giving them a backstage pass to your website.
Exactly. Show them around, make them feel at home.
Okay, so we've talked about optimizing for those top-of-the-page features. But what about local businesses? Because I imagine zero-click searches are even more crucial for them.
Absolutely. When someone's searching for pizza delivery near me, they're not looking to browse 10 different websites.
That hungry?
Exactly. They want that instant gratification, that quick answer. So for local businesses, this means your online presence needs to be top-notch.
Okay, so we're talking Google My Business, making sure all your information is up to date.
Your name, address, phone number, hours of operation, even photos. Make it visually appealing, too.
Because people might not even click through if the photos look terrible.
You're right. It's all about grabbing attention in those few seconds before they scroll on.
It's a whole different ballgame now. So we've covered a lot of ground here, but if there's one key takeaway for our listeners, what would it be?
I think the biggest thing is this. Don't fight the algorithm, embrace it.
Work with it, not against it.
Exactly. Zero-click searches are here to stay. They're not going anywhere. So the best thing you can do is understand how to optimize your content, how to make it the most relevant, the most concise, the most engaging, so that even if someone doesn't click through to your website, they still get the essence of what you're offering.
And maybe, just maybe, it'll spark their curiosity enough to make them want to learn more.
You got it.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal.
It really makes you think. In a world where we're increasingly getting instant answers, where's the line between convenience and, well, losing that sense of discovery? I don't know about you, but I kind of miss the days of going down those internet rabbit holes.
Me too. Sometimes those unexpected discoveries are the best kind.
Food for thought.
Absolutely.
All right, folks. That's it for this deep dive. Until next time, keep those searches coming. And remember, the best answer isn't always a click away.
It might just be right in front of you.